Howdy, y'all. My name's Bryce, and welcome to MegaBonk. All right, y'all. This is a game Ash pointed out to me the other day. Apparently, this is the new hotness, and I've been having some fun playing it. This is sort of like a Vampire Survivors meets Risk of Rain 2. So it is Vampire Survivors in that it is a survivor-like type game, auto shooter, giant swarms of enemies, time-based stuff. And then also Risk of Rain 2 in that it's got that kind of 3D kind of environment. And as someone who played a lot of Risk of Rain 2, I feel like the movement is very similar. So let's go ahead and jump in. I have played a fair amount of this, so I've unlocked some things. I'm midway through stuff. So just so you know, when you start out the game and you first play, you're not going to have all of these buttons even here. And you're going to have all these quests to complete. You can see I've completed 33 of 233, right? So there's a lot to be done, but you don't even get to see this stuff right away. So far, this is what we have unlocked. So you'll start and you'll only have these two characters. So I've unlocked a few characters. I've unlocked a couple of weapons. I think everything from the revolver on I have unlocked. A lot of these I unlocked, and then a lot of these I've unlocked. So the items also, a lot of these look exactly like ones. Well, not exactly, but they are clearly inspired by items from Risk of Rain 2. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's jump in. Let's just see what it's like. Calcium is a character I really like, and so we're going to start with Calcium. Let's jump in. We'll just do the first level on the first difficulty. The game is fairly difficult. I think as we go along unlocking things, I will get things that will make the game easier. These are our difficulty modifiers that we can get because I have beaten the level before. Let's go ahead. We're just going to do a normal run, and then the runs can be pretty short, so we'll do another one after this, maybe on the higher difficulty. Okay, so Skelly, this guy, he's not Skelly, Calcium. His whole thing is speed-based, so I build up momentum and I do damage based on my speed. All right, here we have little shrines. These give you stat upgrades when you power them up. You just need to stand still inside. Or no, you don't need to stand still. You just need to be inside of them. Let's get a little bit of a shield. And ooh, damage or extra jump. Let's go for an extra jump. There are a whole bunch of things on the map. You can see on the mini-map up top, we got a whole bunch of different shapes and whatnot. The most common one up there, that's a chest. Chests are around, they cost money. Ooh, I do like Bananarang or Aura. Aura is like the truck nuts. Bananarang is like a boomerang. Gosh, these can both be very good. Let's do Bananarang. I can stack projectile upgrades. Okay. What do we get? We got a Borgar, plus 2% chance to spawn Borgar upon killing an enemy. So opening chests, you're going to get like random passives, and you can seemingly get like infinite of these little upgrades, of those little upgrades, but not of the weapons and tomes. You only get 2 weapons, 2 tomes for now, but there's 2 more unlocks for each of those. So I think there's a pretty good argument for that the game is going to get a little bit easier later on when you can have more stuff. Projectile speed, golden tome, projectile speed. Well, let's just go ahead and let's upgrade our items. I didn't want the gold tome because again, we only get the 2, and I think I want like maybe attack speed and projectiles if I can get those upgrades. All right, increased crit chance. Oh, similar to Vampire Survivors and whatnot, you can see over here we have all of our stats that you can kind of track as you get upgrades for them. It doesn't track... Ooh, getting hurt a little bit. Okay, we're cool. You can kind of get stuck on enemies' heads. Did I say attack speed? I think I said attack speed. Yeah, cooldown. You can get stuck on enemies' heads, kind of like bouncing, and you take damage each time. So I'll point out, I got the shield for a couple of reasons. A, shield regenerates on its own. And B, there seems to be a thing where if you take damage that breaks the shield, it doesn't take your HP until the next hit. So it's sort of like a protective thing there. Cool, we're gonna get our projectile count builder, and yeah. So one thing I'll say compared to Vampire Survivors is so far, I have yet to find a cap on how many times you can upgrade a specific item. The runs have always ended before I've gotten anywhere near that happening as far as I can tell. Ooh, pink item. Gain +2 thorns for every 1% armor. Also gain 10% armor. All right, cool. Thorns are nice. Retaliation damage. All right, let's go get this shrine. On the map, you can see a big red arrow. That's because we saw on the map, and like we probably saw it like in the corner of our eye, but I didn't see it. Let's get lifesteal. I found the portal, which you can go to the portal, you can summon the boss, and if you beat them, then if there is another level to go to, you can go to that level. It seems like there are certain things that you have to do to unlock the next zones to start with. Let's go. I like to often, once I have all the ones that I want up here, often I'll just go for which one is going to give me the highest quality one. Oh, whoops, that was... All right. So, as I was saying, I like to... generally, once I've got all the items that I had picked, that I wanted to get, then I just start taking the highest quality one. Unless I see something where it's like the specific effect is something that I would want right now. Like if I'm like, ooh, I would really love to have an extra projectile. But for now, I'm just going to go with the attack speed and just kind of stick with that general strategy. It's helped me in the past, I believe. I should point out that at the top of the screen there is a timer, and that timer is counting down to the end of the level. So if I do end up wanting to fight the boss and going through the portal, I need to do that before it hits the end of that timer. Or rather, once that timer happens, then I start getting a horde of things coming at me that are, increasingly coming at you, and, basically you're not long for this world, so maybe you'll make it a minute or something like that. So you have to factor that into your the way that you're running your run. Now, I lucked out in that we found the boss portal right away, so I can really go around and explore as much as I want, and then around... Ooh, look at that. Okay, real quick. With projectile count, I don't know if it rounds up or if this is just building to the next tick. But you can get these like decimal points, so this will essentially, it'll benefit us that we will eventually get an extra projectile from that number, if it doesn't work the other way. Yeah, obviously I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm taking my time there. So what I was going to say is I can go around the map looking for different shrines and things to get as many upgrades as we possibly can, and then I can, leave myself maybe 2 minutes towards the end to come back in the direction of the arrow. I feel like that's mostly enough time to get around the map. And we're a very fast character. 20% more damage to enemies above 90% HP. All right. That is definitely paying homage, we'll say, to an item from Risk of Rain 2 in terms of its design. But in that game, it's they give you crit. But a lot of games do sunglasses as items like that. It's just the way that the sprites are laid out. It's very reminiscent. Okay. Okay, this is a challenge shrine. So we're going to fight... These are elites, that's why they got crowns. You can see this guy's an elite too. Elites often will drop either a nice chunk of money or they'll drop a free chest. I can afford that. I passed by another shrine. Credit card. Increased luck when opening a chest. It's pretty nice. It's good to get it early on. Well, let's go cooldown. It affects both of my weapons. Where was that other shrine? I just wanted to show it to y'all. I'm not going to take it. It makes bosses more difficult, I think. This one right here. It's the boss difficulty shrine, I think. And then there's other shrines that make the regular level more difficult. Why would you want to do that, you might ask? Increasing rewards, I think. I think you get a bonus to how much money that you get and whatnot. Okay. Ooh! Bounce. You're getting speed. Here we go. Look, this is going to get us the extra projectile because I think that the purple one was, or the magenta or pink or whatever you want to call it, fuchsia, must have given us 1.4. So that got us right up to 4. Boom. Let's do it. You also might have seen that the bones have a bounce effect. So that's really nice. So they will ricochet between enemies, essentially. Okay. The chests dropped by bosses are always free. Increase our luck. Cool. It's greater likelihood of higher quality things. Well, let's go with more of that. Banana ring's good. Banana ring's good. Okay. More damage. Love to see it. This is a good build. I'm feeling pretty dang good about this. All right, we've got a lot of shrines over here. Those are the green diamonds on the map, / squares, depending on the angle you're coming at it, I guess. I mean, they're always squares. You're just looking at it from a different orientation. Well, from all these, let's go with knockback. Knockback can be nice. Later on, enemies can get kind of overwhelming, so it's nice to kind of keep them a little bit at bay. Well, now that I have the opportunity, let's get an extra bone. Okay. This is a shop. I can spend my money on the items here. Reflect any incoming damage back. Deal 30% more damage while airborne. Both of these are good for me. Let's buy the mirror. We've got thorns, and now we've got the mirror. So if enemies hit us, they should take a significant chunk of damage. All right. You can do a little drop off a cliff like that if you have an extra jump to use at the end. Or some other effect that I don't know about that gives you, like, fall. But you do take fall damage. I just knew there that because I got the extra jump earlier that I would be fine. Ooh, we got a magnet shrine. That's going to be wonderful. Let's kill some guys here. Oh, man, I got a cat meowing behind me. Y'all got to wait. You got an hour till food time. All right, well, boom, legendary level. I think this is the highest level, the red. 142%, 5.6. Or no. Yellow might be highest. I'm not sure. But one of those two. Okay, ghosts. So when we open boxes, it will summon little ghosts. Cool. This is what the luck is doing for us right now. Let's go for more attack speed. Doing our moves faster, better. So I guess one of the things that I heard about this game, and that really seems to be the case, is that they want you to have wacky builds. Just going like super fast, all kinds of things happening, you know? Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to stop and take a phone call at some point soon. Let's go attack speed. And then let's go overall projectile count. We got all this XP I've been leaving on the ground coming at us, so now we're in a good spot. You can generally count on there being 1 or 2 of those magnet shrines. I feel like 2 I usually see. Projectile count or attack speed. Let's get some more projectiles now. I think in general, when it comes to passive upgrades like that, it can be beneficial to like spread out your upgrades. Let's get a little evasion. Can be nice. Boss damage and elite damage. That's nice. That is a good one to get. Ah, the gold guy got away. I must have hit him from far away. They come towards you until you hit them, and then they start running away from you, and then they're full of a bunch of money. What you got? XP gain. It's definitely not a watch, it says. Not a normal watch. This guy... So I can pick one of these to duplicate at the expense of one of the other ones, and I don't get to pick which one. I like them all. What's my luck at? 17%. I like the idea of building my luck some more. We've still got a lot of time to build some chests. Honestly... Oh, it's tricky. Because the thorns are great, and so is the reflect. I don't know which one I like more. How much armor do I have? Because it's based on armor. 12% armor. Let's not. I like all of them, and I like having each of the effects, so I think I'm just gonna kind of spread that out. All right, I think I saw a different shrine somewhere over here. Right? Oh, the magnet shrine. Okay. I'll try and remember to come back for it. I'll try and remember that it's there. The little skulls on the ground, those are the difficulty boosters. All right, this Moai statue, this one is just a free upgrade. Plus 20% damage at the cost of minus 5% max HP. Increase HP regen, 20% more damage. Let's do the beer. Let's do the plus 20% damage. I mean, 20% is huge. Oh, got ourselves a free chest over here. Must have killed somebody over here earlier. And then we've also got this money upgrade. So we're going to do this, and now we got some stonks, as it says. And we're basically getting bonus gold from enemies as we're killing them. Ooh, and there is actually a time freeze thing here as well. Let's buy one of these guys. Poison. So we have a chance to poison enemies. Oh, did my money thing already run out? Wow. That's too bad. Must have run out while I was moving. Or maybe it runs out just because I froze time. Maybe there's a negative to that. Ooh, let's increase size. I can't wait until I can get multiple tomes, because then I could get size, speed, number of projectiles, like all that. But right now we can only get the one. What is the shrine that is over here? Oh, it's a dude. Let's go to the shop. I got 300. Phantom Shroud after evading, deal 2 damage on the next attack. Standing still heals you. Apply. Let's do the blood mark. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but I always think the more status effects, the better. Standing still is the opposite of what I want to do as this character. Don't know how to open this yet. Let's try jumping on it. Nope. Woo! Escape moves! Escape moves! Boom! Increase damage by 20% per 100 max HP. I'm glad I still have 100 HP. Alright, we got a swarm incoming. Woo woo! Alright, what's the shrine we got up here? It's an attack shrine. I do not want to bring more enemies into this world right now. Woo! I like that, like, you really can skate around very well. That was a good evade right there. Okay. This feels like a good spot to kind of chill. Got a couple chests around. Let's build up attack speed. Just get them spawning more. When you got this many enemies, even though I do have like bounce effects and I have the multiple projectiles, so I'm throwing a lot out there, just doing the attack speed so that they're constantly going out is, like, to me, almost always the way to go with any build. Alright, the wrench charges the things faster, like the shrines. Oh gosh. Let's go for... Ooh, this is a tough one. Let's go for quantity. It gets us very close to an extra. Kind of maximize our bonuses there. Okay, we have an invincibility shield thing there. Might be worth remembering. Okay. Oh, Chunkum the Terrible. Here we go. Mini boss. He Chunkum. Ooh, okay. We're doing good damage. Good damage. Crushing this mini boss that fast is a very good sign. Very good sign. I'm gonna go over to the other spot here in just a little bit. Okay, 7.5% increased rewards. Got it. Oh, okay, so yeah, it actually, like, literally probably, it boosts that stuff. All right, the lightning bolt that was there is a, like, super booster, like, boost speed thing. Well, let's go quality focus. So, I don't need it right now, but if I need to run towards it later, I can. Try and remember it. Okay, we got a shrine. Couple of shrines behind here. Oh, a bunch of them. Nice. Can I get between them? No. We'll get all these shrines and then we'll fight the boss. Perfect. There's 4 of them over here. Wow. Let's go for damage. Projectile speed's good too, though, with the type of build I have. It really is kind of like you got to go projectile build, area build, that kind of thing. Oh, more projectile count, because this will put us over. Man, I need to check how many of each of these things I've got. My next stat upgrade. Curious how many projectiles I'm throwing out there. Ooh, wow, almost 20%. Projectile count right now, we're on 8. And that's base. That doesn't count how many projectiles are associated with the item itself, because a lot of the items add number of projectiles as well. Power-up multiplier, luck, duration. I mean, the epic power-up multiplier is pretty great. All right, let's go start this boss. So this is obviously very Risk of Rain 2 inspired, the way that you start these portals to start the bosses. Okay. I want to be very careful. He does do several big attacks. He seems to be struggling maybe just to catch me because of how fast I am. Awesome! I think I may have seen a magnet in the corner over here, though I think it always magnets. Yeah. We're going epic quality thing. We're gonna go... cooldown. Okay, we're gonna go quantity. Alright, yeah, see, there's no portal. But maybe it'll spawn at 0. Attack speed. Projectile count. Nope. So, I think on maybe tier 1, because I'm on like the tier 1 difficulty, I think maybe you can only get up to tier 1 level. So we'll do tier 2 next, and then hopefully we can get ourselves to tier 2. Yeah, that'd be cool. So we're just gonna sit here and see how long we can survive against these this consistent onslaught. But I'm just gonna stand still, I think. At this point. Like, I guess I can come out and get some of this XP here and there, but it's simpler just having them come to me, you know? But I do get increased damage based on speed as Calcium. What a great character, by the way. Like, legitimately, this is not a joke. When I was looking at, like, the Steam page and seeing what this game was about and everything like that, and I saw him in the thing, I was like, that put me over the edge. Because it spoke to the sense of humor that they've got. And I'm all about that. Okay, more poison chance. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, I've never survived very long against these darker ones. The, like, shades. It's like phantoms and shades. Oh, that guy he's actually a guy you can fight. I'm not gonna fight him right now. But if you fight him, you unlock him. Which I have done. Well, no, but I also need to unlock the weapon associated with him. That's how you unlock characters. Okay, man, the cats are being wild right now. Alright. Attack speed. Oh, God. I slowed down for 1 second, and then that was all they needed to just start wrecking me. Oof. Yeah. It just gets to a point. Minute 33, though. That's pretty good. Post-game timing. Alright, and we earn some silver, which we will spend. Confirm. Let's go ahead and let's look at our... We didn't get any other quests finished, but with Calcium, I need to kill 400 more enemies to unlock the next skin, which this might also count as a quest, which I do want to just keep completing quests. It's how you unlock other unlocks. Like, I will gain a weapon slot, or maybe two, because it does say slots plural, once we get 50 quests completed, right? So that's why I'm kind of like, ooh. So we may... No, we'll play a different character. But let's go to our unlocks. We have 49 silver coins. So I still have some things to unlock. So we've got golden sneakers. Don't know what they do yet. Earn money by moving around. Oh, with Calcium, are you kidding? Reach level 30 is Calcium. Demonic Soul, increased damage by 0.1% per kill. That's huge! That's huge! You get, like, thousands of kills, I think. Okay, I think that was all those, and then I have a shop. So, we can increase the amount of silver earned, increase the number of skips that we have, refreshes that we have. I'm gonna buy another refresh. That's powerful. That is powerful. Let's buy... And then let's buy this. This one is pick your soundtrack. 15 to buy another level up. Okay. Okay, then let's go ahead... And we will move on and do a run as Clank. And we will go to... The desert is very difficult. I'll just go ahead and say. It is significantly more difficult, in my opinion, than starting on the forest. So let's start on the forest. We'll go tier 2. As you can see, it changes kind of... The starting level may still end up being green, but if we make it to tier 2, it will be purple. Or we'll make it to the desert. I'm not positive how it goes. Anyway, let's go ahead and we'll do another one. Let's do this thing. Okay, so Clank, his whole thing is crits. Every level he gains 1% crit chance. So we can really build on that if we want. Let's start with some thorns. We also have low HP, but we start with a shield. Like I said, a shield kind of has a nice sort of buffer effect in that it'll stop excess damage. It will protect your HP bar. Oh, the fire staff could be good. We'd be very projectile focused again, but this one also does area damage. I'm down for the fire staff. Now, I don't know if there are like super upgrades, like in Vampire Survivors and whatnot, like the duo things. So, yeah, not sure if that's a thing or what. Ooh, big upgrade on that guy. Love it. The gun's really nice because of its like speed and precision. Like, it's so good. I want to get piercing on that one. 20% damage to enemies above 90. Okay. Got a couple of the boss difficulty shrines. On tier 2, I don't want to make it any more difficult, because it is difficult. Let's... Oh, boom. Double projectiles on the fireball. Nice. Increased damage. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Let's find us some shrines we can actually activate. My gosh, so many boss difficulty shrines, and they're all right around the boss. Oh, man. All right, what do you got for me? Ghosts. Okay, cool. Let's summon some ghosts. Boost movement speed upon taking damage. Also gain plus 5% movement speed. Love it. Love it. Movement speed, very nice. As in most Survivor-like games. We're going to save that shrine. Like I said, it's right next to the boss, so... If we end here and then hit that shrine, that's perfect. Projectile speed, size. Size isn't going to affect our items, I don't think. I think they're both... I mean, I guess it would affect the fireball, but still, I'd like to get upgrades that affect both of them. Alright, we're just going to keep on moving. As you can see, we are nowhere near as fast as we were as... what's his face? Calcium. Nice! Pop that guy. I mean, the fire staff keeps getting blue upgrades, so... We're a fire staff type of family. Do I go ahead and hit the crit? Or hit the crit. Hit the magnet? Like, it's a little early, but there's also one right around the corner, you know? More of these tactical glasses. I'm gonna be doing huge hits on the first hit of every enemy. Let's go ahead and get some more revolver while we've got the even option there. Let's grab... Movement speed ain't terrible. Lifesteal, size, like I said, no on that. Oh, I got an extra refresh. Let's do one. Let's go for... Well, yeah, size does work on fire staff, so I could go for bigger on that, but... Let's stick with this. I'm not sure exactly which ones I want. Like, cooldown time is always good. That was working for us last run. Honestly, I'm going with that one again. When you're projectile focused, being able to fire lots of them is the only way that you're really going to deal with lots of small enemies, to be honest. You need rapid fire. What's below us? Another one of those boss shrines. Oh my gosh. Scary stuff. All right, we got a good shrine over here. We got a shop over there. Let's get our upgrades. Wow. So many boss ones. I didn't know they could even have that many. Let's get pickup range. Okay. Oh, I just remembered I got coffee. Where you at, coffee? Hold on. Never mind, I drank my coffee. I just smell my coffee. Let's go projectile counts on the staff. My goodness. Ooh, ooh, careful. Like, I may go for both of the same upgrades I did last time. Sorry to be boring. Hard to argue with it when you're on a projectile build. Because there's also, like, melee weapons, though they count as projectiles, similar to, like, Vampire Survivors. You know, there are other types of playstyle that would much better work with some different items. Okay. Oh, wow! The damage on that, it's because of the goggles. The first hit did like 60% of the golem's HP, it looked like. Because I probably also critted, is the thing. Because our crit level is fairly high. Okay, we have a chest here. Can I afford it? No, we need 206 for the next chest. Let's drop down. Ooh, kill the blue guy. Kill the blue guy. Nice. Well, let's go for quality thing. You can see I took a little bit of damage on falling there. Gotta go for the higher quality as always. Let's just go ahead and do a big boom. Might as well. Grab the pot. Grab the pot. We're still at only 7 or 175. Ah, there we go. Above 200. Okay. Evasion. Love it. Love it. Not bad. Oh, of course. I should have held on to the flippin' big boom. I just figured it wasn't gonna matter. Okay. I need to get back up there. Trying to look on the map to see if there's an easy... Oh, gosh! Oh, gosh. I was looking on the map. We're okay. Projectile bounces. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. We will now be hitting twice as many enemies with that. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, we got 3-0. Okay. What we got? Gimme. Increased crit chance. That goes well with our builds. Crit, 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 crit. Okay, thorns, armor, power-up multiplier. Did I get anything that boosts off of either of these? I don't think I do. So let's go with the thorns. Why not? Oh, and there's another shrine right here. Cool. Go for the higher quality one. Although I need to pay attention to the tome options I'm getting because they're always going to be gray. When you pick them up, they're always going to start as a gray item, so they're not going to jump out. Ooh, extra jumps. Love some extra jumps. Not enough for that yet. Let's say we needed 400. But yeah, the crit levels are now getting out of control. The one thing I don't know how to do, I'm sure there's a way, would be to look at my weapons and see what their bonuses currently are, because the stats on the right-hand side only show you the effects of the current, of your base stats, your current base stats. Projectiles. Nice. I know, boring to do the same thing, but it's gonna be so good. More bounces or more shots? More bounces, gotta do it. Ooh, crit damage up and bounces. It's just gonna be so many hits. All right, now let's do a attack speed. Ooh, gotta do the big one. All right, we got a Moai here, so we got a free upgrade. Extra gold when taking damage, shrines charge faster, increase evasion. Let's get the evasion. Later on, once we get to like a certain level of difficulty, evasion's gonna be like the thing that keeps us going. Just avoiding too many hits. Okay. Oh. I need to take a phone call. Okay, my goodness, this is my, like, how many stops have I made now? Like 100,000 different pauses today? Life is, as they say, lifing. Okay. Where were we? Projectile builds. Crits. I got ghosts flying around. Look at them. All right, 366 to open the next thing. Okay. Oh, let me do that. All right. Quality, focus. We're at 351. I don't want to go too far. Hopefully I can find a magnet shrine. That would be cool. All right, let's clank it up. Power up, drop chance, difficulty, jump height. Let's go with, I like drop chance. When you get stuff like, I mean, A, magnets, B, the like super speed attacks and things, that can really help you out in some dangerous times. All right, that dropped a heart. That's what the red upgrade is that drops. Okay. And again, the little orange things on the map, those are the little skulls that give difficulty bonus. I'm just not messing with that right now. Oh, ooh, that was a good chunk of money there. All right. Clover, nice. I'm cool with that. Better luck. All right, we're on 3 minutes. Let's see whatever this shrine is up here. We're a lot slower than we were, so I just need to keep that in mind. Let's get past this swarm. I'm not sure if it's time-based, but I think around 2 minutes we might get a mini-boss, like chunk him. So, keep that in mind. Ooh, coming for me. Let's do projectile speed. Ooh, get me a little boost. Quantity. Cool. Evasion. We got over here. Magnetrine! Beautiful. Exactly what I want. Oh, and then another shrine over here. Let's do cooldown. Let's do overall projectiles. Let's do... Oh, hell yeah. think it said like 50% crit damage or something. I didn't fully look at it, but I think it was huge. Let's get size. Help out my fireballs. Bigger booms. All right, we ran out of our super speed. Let's get this shrine, and then let's run that way. Let's see if in 8 seconds we get a mini boss, and then we'll have learned something. Let's go crit damage. We know we're getting tons of crits. We may be at more crits than non-crits at this point. Ooh, we're getting close to that bonus. Chunk 'em! All right, cool. Now I know. Now the order is not always the same. I've gotten chunk 'em first many times instead of like the stone golem. All right, so now... Oh, there are 2 shrines right next to each other up here. What are these? How did I miss whatever these are? There's an attack shrine. Oh, and the shop guy. After evading, deal 2... Let's get more evasion. Just more straight up evasion. Okay. We're running to the boss now. Because I do think I'm a little behind on time. More luck. Fan of that. Take the high ground, just in case I need to drop down. Oh man, this game is wild. Yeah, look at all the crits. So this is where I would love to be able to look at the bonuses that are specifically tied to my weapon, because I want to know what my revolver crit rate is, or crit percentage, because that would help me make some decisions. I don't know if this game has multi-crits. So past 100% might not matter. Hopefully it does, because that'd be wicked. All right. We got ourselves this guy. Oh, that's right. There is a magnet shrine here. Let's go for it. Let's see. The longer you stand still, the more damage you do. Plus 20%. Let's do the at the cost of HP. I think that's a good one. I'll go ahead and hit this. Because you get a magnet at the very end once he's dead as well. Let's go for attack speed. Oh, no. Yeah, I get hit on that one a lot. Ugh. Big upgrade. Woo. Okay. Yeah, you just have to keep running. You really can't stop. You gotta be careful not to run into something. We are just a little squishy as... Oh no! Woo! As Clank. But we have that shield burst, which is nice. Okay, now we got the extra baddies showing up! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nice, survived. He's almost dead. Okay, cool. Let me grab this. Projectile count. Medkit, awesome, love it. Let's get out of here! And there we go. That is what tier 2 is like, is now we got to another zone. So now we got ourselves another 10 minutes, I think. 9 minutes. And same deal. I have not beaten this one yet. I have not beaten tier 2 yet. It's just more difficult. It's just more difficult. Let's go for damage. I do think I just need to build my damage a lot now. We'll wait. I can come back and get another one of those plus 20% later. I stumble back across it. Like, there's so many of the shrines and the upgrade things around. I still am very new to this, so I don't know, like, the meta. Haven't watched any other people play it yet. So, you know. Tips are welcome, sure. Let me know down below if there's anything that you think looks like I have a blind spot to. Power up. Let's do drop chance. Let's do drop chance. Let's get another shrine. Oh, we got a couple. We got a shop. Now, the hats of the shops speak to their quality. Let's do knockback. Even just a little bit of knockback can be helpful. Let's get increased crit chance. Yeah, overall crit chance. Hell yeah. Okay. Eek. Ah, I thought I got away from that. All right. I know I saw it. Yeah. Oh, didn't see him before. Spicy meatball attacks have a chance to explode. Hell yes. The number of times I shoot Because number of hits is what you want for things that are chance-based. Ooh, we got ourselves a little purple lightning bolt here. Watch this fire rate now. Just out of control. Yeah, come at me. Yeah, they can't even spawn. Let's get that pickup range. I think that could be very helpful. That's pretty large number. Let's go down here a little bit just to see. We got ourselves a little bit of a corner. Ourselves another shrine. Because I think there was a shrine up the other direction, right? There was something up there. But I'm going to go this way first. All right, we got ourselves a stone golem. Much more difficult than in the previous zone. I'm going to drop here in a second. Whee! I hit my jump right before I hit the ground because I have a bonus jump, so I was able to survive that. So right now I'm sort of relying on my ricochet. Ooh, jump higher and farther. Nice. Woo! Goodness. Oh, I could have landed up there! Dang, if I'd been looking in the right direction. Woo! All right. We're gonna get bounced a bit. Ooh, a gold shrine. I don't know if I've seen one of these before. They're bouncing me a bit. It does happen. Oh, God. My jump didn't jump that time. Oh, no! Ooh-wee! Thank goodness I have a shield. Okay. Let's try and grab a chest. Oh, I do not have enough for that. Okay. Oh, boy. Cats are fighting. They just ate, so I think they're a little zoomsy. Let's get some armor. I am getting hit now. Things have changed. And as you can see, like, the damage. Oh, and I'm out. I'm out. They, like, consistently, I was getting hit. I could not get away from them. The damage output just wasn't enough. And so this is where we're at, you know? It's tough, but I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Very, like I said, Vampire Survivors-y. Did we complete any quests? We have not completed any more quests. You know, it's stuff like, yeah, get thorns to level 9, get damage to level 7. So I need to be using different tomes. Some of them, it's just like, it will happen over time. Looks like we're going to unlock a character when we complete 100 quests. Complete Forest Tier 3. Looks like we'll get another character. Sir Chadwell. Yeah, we got a couple of characters that we're unlocking here. Lots. Oh, these are all character unlocks. Oh, duh, because it says characters. Yeah, do different effects. So, you know, it's kind of like just upgrade everything. Use everything, upgrade everything. I've never even found the Aegis, but I have unlocked it, I think. Have not found the axe when running around, but I do have it unlocked. There, I have it with a character. So I wonder if it's tied to him. Well, no, I don't think it is. Because you can upgrade it, you can unlock it before you even have them. And so yeah, just doing all kinds of things. That's how we're gonna unlock stuff. Skins are based on the number of kills that you get. So as you can see, I'm very close with Clank. Ogre is so difficult to play as. I think it's gonna take me a while to be able to play as him. He only attacks in front of him, and it's melee, and he's slow. It's rough. Okay, but with that, I think we're going to call it there for this episode of MegaBonk. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, of course, like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff down below. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Bryce, and I will see y'all next time. I just saw Slutty Rocket.